gonna be honest and say sometimes uni sucks a little bit. Like, you do get really lonely, and you know, people are busy working, especially now I'm in final year, and you often have days where you just spend time with yourself all day. It gets a little bit, after a while there's only so much time you can go without socialising, and I'm not one for like overly socialising, but it isn't fun when you spend all day by yourself. It's kind of boring. Yeah, it looks like really dark today. I don't know why. But it's quite a nice day today, and I don't know, we keep getting snow and then it's sunny again, and it's really, really strange. I went to the library today, it's a Sunday, and I also have a granny shirt that I bought from a charity shop. I'm saying it's a granny shirt because the label says classic and it's a couple of sizes too big for me, but I like it anyway, and I like the colours and it feels all summery. But yeah, I went to the library and wrote a short essay on Kew Gardens by Virginia Woolf, which I actually kind of enjoyed writing. That happens sometimes where I'm like, I'm really enjoying what I'm writing about, and this is so interesting, yeah. So that was a positive. And now I'm killing time before dinner because I feel like I've done enough work today, and I'm a bit like, need some time to chill. So yeah, I'm drinking coffee, watching YouTube, and slowly getting through Brave New World, which I'm just not really enjoying. That might upset some people, but so far it's very slow, very weird, and it's not really my thing. Usually I'm a big dystopian fan, like I'm doing my dissertation on dystopia, but it's not my thing at the moment, so we will see how it goes. Also, my fringe grows so quickly it drives me mad, because then I have to pay out and get it trimmed again, because I've tried trimming it by myself in the past. It's just not a good idea, and then you get it all over your nose as well. So hey, so I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. Everything's just been crazy busy, and I know I always say that, but you know, it's third year and it's really intense, and I just had so much going on, and every day is just really repetitive because I don't have that much contact time now. It's very independent, because my deadline is literally straight after the Easter holiday, and I'm staying here for the majority of Easter, because after Easter I have my hand in for my dissertation, a 3,000 word essay, and a creative writing assignment as well, which is a big collection of poetry and an accompanying essay as well. So yeah, a lot of words, but once that's all handed in, that's it, it's over, and that's kind of crazy. Think about it and I'm like, how on earth are 3 years? I know it's not really whole 3 years if you consider how much time we have off as uni students, but 3 academic years have just literally flown by. Like, first year just feels like it was last year, and I mean second year feels like a complete blur. Like it felt like second year didn't happen. It's just so strange, and that's it. Then I'm done hopefully until September, whereby I'll be starting my masters. I'm doing a full-time masters in what I hope to be at Birmingham in literature and culture, which is so exciting, and I'm really ready for a fresh start, but I'm also ready for a big break because I'm gonna finish my degree, and it's been a very, very degrees are hard. They are really hard. That's why they're, you know, considered so highly. I'm just so ready for some time off and to try and relax. I'm gonna be finding somewhere new to live, and you know, starting my career off slowly but surely. On the positive side, you know, I've had exams for the past 2 years, but for English students, like, we don't have exams because our modules are so heavily coursework weighted compared to other subjects. Like, every module I've had has been assessed by a huge essay. So over Christmas, for example, I wrote 2. One of them was 3,500, the other one was 3,000, and I've never had that where I've been set 2 huge essays to do over a holiday. And that's why we don't have exams, because, you know, it's weighted equally in terms of credits as every other subject. But it's all assignments, which is good in some respects because no exams and no revision, but it's also a lot in terms of it all comes down to that one essay, which is a massive word count and very difficult to. I'd rather, in some ways, especially with like topics like modern American poetry, we studied so many texts, and I really enjoyed that module. But then we only wrote about 2 for the final essay, whereas if it was an exam, we'd probably write 2 shorter essays and cover a lot more content and be able to show our knowledge a lot more and like show what we enjoyed about the module. But you know, it's kind of a shame that it's only assessed by, you know, a question and you pick 2 that you liked, and it's just like, well, we read 11 texts. And it's a weird way of assessing it, I suppose, because last year we had exams and which was a lot better because I had a decadence exam, for example, and that's covering a lot of authors, but it worked well because we had 2 essays to do where you mentioned 2 authors that were different in both. So if you covered Oscar Wilde in one, you couldn't use him again in the other one, for example. So it was more worthwhile. It felt like you were using the knowledge and the stuff you'd learned over the whole of the module more than you would do in an essay. But yes, that's why I don't have exams, because my deadline is sooner. I finish late April, the 26th, I think, instead of doing exams after Easter. But I've got a lot more to do for the next few weeks, so it feels like my final semester, which would be 3rd semester, which I've had for the past 2 years, is kind of almost crammed into 2nd semester. So it's a lot more to do in one go. It's like I'm finishing everything off and doing the same amount of credits as everybody else, but in a shorter period of time. I'm not sure if I'll do exams in my masters or not, actually. I think it probably depends what I pick, modules wise, but we do it also last minute compared to undergrads, because obviously they're the priority at the moment. My sister, for example, will be starting uni in September, which is crazy, and yeah, there's 3 years between us, so I'll be going into my master's, she'll be going into her 1st year at uni. A little bab is going to be off flying the nest in the big wide world. That's all I have to say for now, and yeah. My original plan for today was to go to the library and be productive, but I opened my blind this morning to this. Yeah, so I don't think I want to go to campus today. So today is another day at home because I had yesterday at home besides going out in the evening, and that used to and still kind of does make me feel a little bit uneasy because I don't like spending all day indoors, but I might go out later and for a walk, and then yeah, so, and plus that's what the weekends are for, I guess. I have such a hectic week, and usually the weekend doesn't feel like a weekend, like all the days kind of blur together when you're at uni. So yeah, and to be honest, I'm quite on top of my workload at the moment. I'm kind of ahead, and I've got plenty of time, I think, to continue to sort everything and get everything done. So yes, I'm staying at uni for the majority of Easter. We have a month off for Easter, and I'm spending 3 weeks here out of the 4, which I might end up regretting, because it's going to get quite lonely, I imagine. But I think a lot of my friends and I are doing that because of our deadline that we have after Easter and how much we have to hand in, like our dissertation and loads of assignments. Also, in terms of what I'm wearing right now, I'm just literally wrapped up because the house feels really cold. I've made another coffee. I'm going to do some more planning of my essay. This is my modern short story essay, which is due in after Easter. Today is Tuesday, and last night I attended a queer poetry evening where we just discussed queer poets and our favourite, like, queer poets. And I also had the courage to share my own. I performed No I'm Gay, which you can find on my channel. It's a slam poem of sorts, and I've never spoken it out loud before in front of an audience, and it was scary but very rewarding, and I got a lot of really lovely feedback, and yeah, it was just such a lovely evening, and I'm definitely going to be trying to attend more poetry nights in the future. It just made me feel really good, and it was really nice to get out and do something different. But yeah, today I have a lecture and seminar. I was meant to have my driving lesson this morning, but it got rescheduled for tomorrow. So yeah. Hi. Hi. Where are we going?
To the farm.
The farm.
What's it called?
Woodgate Valley.
We'll find out.
That one.
Woodgate Valley.
Yes. And we're gonna see the bunnies.
Good.
And the goats and the sheep. Fun times. I got my sunglasses on today. Where are we?
It's a sunny day. We're at the farm. I can't remember what it's called. Do you remember?
Woodgate Valley. Urban farm. Urban sounds like it's hip and happening.
The geese are. They've got
Super
some
hip.
attitude.
Yeah, and it was a very long walk, and we thought we'd never make it, but we did.
But we said hi to the goats and the rabbits.
Chloe likes the
It was
rabbits the
worth
best.
it. There's a really beautiful one. Can we film it?
Yeah. Let's go and find the rabbits now. Oh, you're noisy, aren't you? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. The bunny is sleeping now. Which
What I'd be doing if I was
was this your favourite?
This one.
Hi.
It's a bit dark.
Hi guys, so today is Monday. It's the first day of the Easter holidays. I'm off to the library to write more of my modern short story essay. It's the final push now before I finish. I'm staying here for the majority of the Easter holiday. I'm going home for just under a week next week. And yeah, I also just rang an estate agent, which is scary for next year. So, woo, yeah, off to go and be productive now. Go, go, go. Another thing is that I've become very obsessed with Sufjan Stevens. It's all I've been listening to for the past couple of months. I think he's my most played on Last FM for the past few months, and he's just fantastic. And I've really struggled to like listen to music whilst I work, but I'm really finding it helpful. It's so soothing to listen to something whilst I'm working, and it's just really nice background music. It's really peaceful. It's so lovely, and yeah, I recommend. I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope it's okay. It's been going on for a long time, and it's a little bit disjointed and fragmented, and yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I wanted to get something up and just document my final few weeks at uni, and just wrapping up third year really. Yeah, wish me luck. You're probably not going to see any more videos now until I finish. I've got about, I hand in about a month. I think it's a month tomorrow that I hand everything in. Well, 4 weeks tomorrow that I hand everything in. And then I'm finished, which is crazy. Yeah, so wish me luck. And my graduation, we got our dates the other day, is July the 9th, which is mad. And yeah, let's hope I get there. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I shall see you soon. Bye.